I'll send
Okay,
it to
no
you,
problem. Okay.
and when you are speaking, I will correct you.
Yes.
And then
No
look
problem.
at the chat window. Do you see? Can you see the chat window on your screen?
Yes. Okay.
So on the chat window, I have written 5 words or 5 sentences, 2 sentences and 3 words. Can you read them aloud?
Okay. We don't have experience.
Yes.
War.
War, good.
The government in power. Blessing.
Blessing, good.
Civil servant.
Civil servant, good.
Civil servant, okay.
Good. So, Mr. Siniki, who are you? Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, Mr. Siniki.
Okay.
I live in Jamaica.
Okay.
I work in the Parliament of Chad.
Okay.
I'm the advisor,
okay,
of the President of Parliament of Chad.
Okay.
Yes.
Advisor in which domain? Because the president.
Advisor in, yes, I'm the technical advisor in oil, mining, and energy.
Okay. You pronounce this word oil, not oil, oil.
Okay, oil.
No, not oil. No.
Yeah.
Oil, no.
Oil.
Good.
Okay,
so you are, okay. It means that you are the advisor to the president of the parliament, a technical advisor in the domain of oil, gas, and energy.
And energy, yes.
Okay. So, are you married? How old are you? Because you look very young, to be honest.
No, I'm married. I'm married.
Okay.
I'm married, but I have not the children, the son. The children.
Okay. Please always remember that you don't say have not. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Je n'ai pas encore because you are hoping. I don't yet have a child.
I don't yet have. Okay. Okay.
I don't yet have a child. Don't worry. I will send you this chat window, the text, the chat text. I will send to you.
Yes.
I will also send you the link to this video, and then I will do a short audio for your pronunciation problems, and then I'll do a video too. Short. Don't worry, be there by tomorrow. You will have them, so that you keep them. You keep them and practice. Practice on them. Okay. So you don't yet have a child, but you are married.
Yes.
Okay. And are you from N'Djamena, or you are from the south or the north?
No, I'm from the soft part of Chad.
Okay.
Yes, but
precisely
in Lere in the southwest.
Okay. And
southwest of Chad.
Is that where they produce a lot of rice? Groundnuts.
Please, you can repeat? I don't understand.
Is it in Lere that they produce a lot, they cultivate a lot of rice?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
It's where we cultivate the rice, yes.
Yes, I have one of my former students who is a pastor.
Okay.
Yes, he's from Lere. He's a pastor of the evangelical church.
Wow.
Yes. He's in N'Djamena too. Everybody in N'Djamena, not in Lere.
we are all in N'Djamena.
Okay. So as the advisor to the president of, is it President Kabadi?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So as the advisor to the president, what do you do concretely on a daily basis?
Oh, concretely, I give him the advice in all day. And
okay, every time. Every time.
Every time, okay.
Yes.
Every time, and so I hope to give him my expertise. I don't know what you call that in English.
No, it's my expertise. Expertise. It's okay.
Okay. My expertise in each domain.
Okay.
And I what other thing? But je l'aide à comprendre.
Okay, I help him to understand.
Okay, I help him to understand.
Yes.
Yes, to understand the domain of gas, of oil.
Good.
Yes, of oil and
yes.
of energy. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
and I can also do other thing as to represent him.
Okay.
Le représenter auprès des organisations.
Okay, represent him during meetings.
Yeah. During meetings, okay.
And within organizations related to the oil and gas domain.
Okay, is that
good? Which means that good means that you have given me a very good description. One, you assist him to understand that domain, that gas, oil and gas area and energy. Two,
exactly.
To you represent him, but first you give him advice.
Give him advice, yes.
Good, on issues related. So I give advice on issues related to the oil, gas, and energy industry. That is, yes, so I give him advice on issues related to the oil, gas, and energy industry. Number two, you help him to understand the industry.
Yes.
And number three, you represent him during meetings and within organizations that are related to the industry.
Okay.
So my first question, Mr. Siniki, is, do you think that politicians, because in the parliament you have politicians.
Yes.
Do you think that they understand? Because the common man means the citoyen lambda.
Yeah.
The common man knows that when you talk about gas, oil and gas, and petroleum, oil and gas, he is seeing dollars, many dollars. So, do you think that your president understands the stakes, or understands? Let me put the question, because that is what we will do next time. Does he understand what is at stake? Ce qui est en jeu, what is at stake? Does he understand what is at stake?
Okay. I think that yes. I think that he understands because je veux dire à chaque fois, comment je veux dire, à chaque
every
fois,
time.
Every time when I speak with him, when I discuss with him, he have the capacity to understand what I'm telling.
Okay, and what you are saying.
What I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying.
Okay. Yes. Good. So do you have any difficulties in executing your job, or everything is okay?
I think that everything is okay.
Okay.
It's okay. So I have not many.
No, have not is not English.
Sorry.
I
sorry.
don't have.
I don't have many difficulties to work with him.
Okay. But before working, before becoming his advisor, what were you doing?
Because before that I become his advisor, I worked in United Nations program of development.
Okay, UNDP.
What do you call it? Yes, UNDP.
Okay.
UNDP. Okay. Before the UNDP, I was the director of human rights in Justice Ministry.
Okay, in the Ministry of Justice.
Oh, Minister of Justice, yeah.
So you were the director, not director, director.
Director.
Director of Human Rights in the Ministry of Justice.
Yes.
So you have a legal background. Is that true? You have a legal background?
Yes, I'm a legal background. I have master in law.
Okay.
I have a master in law and I have a master in political science and international relationship.
Okay. So you have a master's. Look at it. You don't say I have a master's. I hold a master's.
Okay.
I am the holder of a master's degree in law. Okay. I'm the holder of.
I hold a master's degree in law.
Good. And master must always have S that you must pronounce. In English, you must pronounce when there is S at the end. You know, in French, you don't pronounce S at the end of a word, but in English, you must pronounce it.
Okay.
So you have you hold a master's in law and a master's in political sciences and international relations. Did you study in the university only in Chad, or you studied out of Chad?
No, I was studying in Catholic University of Central Africa and UCAC, yes.
Wow.
And in University of Lyon.
Okay.
In France.
So you are first of all a Cameroonian, Mr. Siniki. Okay. So your master's in law, you obtained it in the university, in the Catholic University.
No, my master in law I obtained in France.
In France, okay, in Lyon.
Yes, in Lyon, yes.
So in the Catholic University, how many years did you spend there?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes, 3 years.
Okay. And then you went to Lyon?
Yes, I went to Lyon.
Okay. But before then, in secondary school, was it in Jamena? Or
yes, is it in Jamena?
It was in Jamena?
In Jamena.
Okay. Which means that you attended which secondary school? Which secondary school did you attend?
What, please?
Which secondary school? When they say secondary school, it means collège et lycée, secondary school.
Okay. My secondary school is lycée du Sacré-Cœur.
Okay, Sacré-Cœur. Wait, but Sacré-Cœur is a missionary school. Catholic.
Yes. Catholic.
Okay.
Catholic school.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I have my friend there who works in SN, not electricity.
Okay.
They call her Regine. Regine Laukunda Nebinon. Regine.
Okay, I know.
You know Regine?
Oh, I know Regine. He was my colleague.
So
Yes.
Regine, yes, Regine she came to Boya and lived with me for 1 month in 2012.
Okay, he's my first colleague in college.
Yes, that's your colleague in the College Sacré-Cœur. Even her brother, who is a basketball player, who was
exactly,
who was a basketball player.
Exactly.
Okay. So now let us finish this part with the challenges that the oil, gas, and energy sector. Because when you say energy, I see SN, coupure de lumière.
Okay. I know this problem.
So my question is, what are some of the problems that the energy sector, the oil, gas, and energy sector face in Chad? What are the problems?
Oh, we have many problems in this domain.
Okay.
In energy, for example, we have the problem of
power cuts. Power cuts.
Power cuts.
Power is power cuts. Délestage.
Okay, power cuts. Okay,
yes, power cuts. Yes.
Okay. We have the problem of power cuts. We have also the problem of de gestion de l'entreprise,
governance.
The problem of
governance or management.
Yes.
Management. Okay. So let us take, what is the cause of power cuts in Chad? Is it that you don't produce enough energy?
But our problem is that the energy that we produce, we avance à l'extérieur, comment dire.
No, we sell it. We sell it abroad. Or
we sell it
abroad or out of the country.
Okay. We sell it abroad
or out of the country.
Okay, or out of the country.
To which country?
Problem. Which country is many country. Principally, we sell our oil to China and to United States.
Okay.
United States, yes.
Yes, but let us come back to, please, principal. Yeah. Principal in English is main. So you will say that is our main problem.
Okay.
Or you can say when you are talking about your responsibilities, you will say that is my main responsibility.
Okay.
Good. And then principalement, mainly, not principally, mainly.
Okay.
So Chad mainly sells its oil and gas to China and to the USA. Good. So now what about electricity? Does Chad produce electricity, or they buy electricity from Cameroon and maybe Nigeria? Does Chad produce electricity?
Yes, we produce electricity, but the quantity of electric, I don't know si on dit quoi, la quantité produite.
The quantity, yes, the quantity. The quantity.
The quantity, yes, the quantity that we produce is faible, comment dire, pas.
Yeah, is when you want to say faible, you say weak.
Okay, it's weak.
But when you are talking about quantity, you will say the quantity is not enough. N'est pas assez.
N'est pas assez. Okay. The quantity is not enough.
Okay. So you are obliged now to import electricity from Cameroon.
Yes, yes.
Is it only from Cameroon, or you have other countries where you import, from where you import electricity?
Actually, we import from Cameroon.
Only?
Only.
Okay.
No in other country.
Okay, no other country. So, apart from that, how does the normal Chadian, what is his reaction to the shortcomings? Shortcomings means the faiblesse of the energy sector. What are their reactions? Are they happy about it?
Oh, the Chadian is not happy for this situation.
Okay. So now that he is not happy, what does the government do? Or because now, what is really the role of parliament in the day-to-day activities of the state of Chad? What is the role? Is it just
the role?
Yes.
The role of parliament. The role of parliament is to monitor, faire le suivi, to monitor.
Yes, monitor.
The government. Okay, is to monitor the government action.
Yes, government action.
Governmental action, yes.
Okay, look at these two words. So the role of parliament is to monitor or follow up government action.
Follow up.
Good.
Follow up. Okay.
Please, this word in French is gouvernement. In English is government. Government.
Government.
Government. Let me write it in my own. So you see that is the correct spelling, government, but they pronounce it government.
Government. Government action.
Okay. And when you say to monitor or follow up, do they have the possibility to influence government action?
I think that yes. Yes.
And can you tell me of a situation where parliament influenced government action to change?
The parliament can interpel.
Yes, interpeller is to call out.
Okay.
The
parliament can call out the government member.
Yes. Put me hot water here, please. Yes. Call out.
And the government call up the government members.
Okay.
And
yes.
Voila.
To change.
To change.
Okay. So now, good, thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. So what
Hello?
I was asking, interpeller has two meanings. The government can call out members of government. That's what they say, not government members. We say members of government.
Okay, members of government.
Yes, members of government. Les membres du gouvernement.
Okay, the parliament can call out the members of government.
Good. And then please, interpeller when it is the police. When the police interpellate somebody, it means arrest.
Arrest, okay.
Good.
Okay, the police arrest.
The police arrest, but the member of government, parliament can call out. Call out means interpeller, attirer leur attention.
Oui.
Okay. So, how long have you worked in the parliament now? How long have you been the technical advisor?
Today I have 4 years.
Okay, you have worked in the parliament of Chad for 4 years.
Yes.
No, Mr. Siniki, please, let us make this thing. Wait, let us organize this thing. The next election, just tell the president that, look, President, I want also to be a parliamentarian. I want to be a parliamentarian or member of parliament.
Okay, the parliamentarians. Okay.
Yes, look at it. A député is a parliamentarian or a member of parliament.
Okay.
Which means that, yes, because members of parliament are considered as lawmakers. Lawmakers. They make the law of the country.
Okay, lawmakers. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They're the first role.
Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Do you, in which neighborhood do you live? In which neighborhood, quartier, neighborhood?
Okay.
In which neighborhood do you live?
I live in Abena.
Okay. No, Abena is not like Walia. Walia is...
No. It's not Walia, no.
In Walia, when the rain falls, all the houses go down. Water comes up.
You know all in Chad.
Yes. Please, I've lived with more than 2,000 Chadians. Every day we are together.
Yes. Yeah.
And yes. Even one of your former ministers, Madame Banata.
Okay.
Yes, Madame Banata.
Okay.
She lived with me for 1 month. Yes. She came. Okay. She attended the program in Douala because it was in 2018. She was supposed to come in 2016.
She's ambassador now.
Wow.
She's ambassador.
Where is she
now?
Okay.
She's ambassador, yes. In where? I don't know.
No problem.
But I know that she is ambassador.
Ambassador, okay. No, I'll send her a message to congratulate her.
Okay.
Okay. So many of you, we even had a contract with the staff of the Ministry of Energy, of Petrol, when this man was still there, the young man from the South, when he was still minister, Lobel Majel.
Lobel Majel, yes.
Yes.
Now he is the Minister of Energy.
He has gone back to the government?
Yes. Now.
No, how can my boss be a minister and I don't know?
Oh.
Okay. So please, thank you very much for that. I will yes, before we conclude, before I ask you the most important question about why you want to learn English, I want you to read this text. I will share my screen. I will share my screen so that you can read the text. I want to know what we are looking for now is to see whether you have problems with reading English text and English text aloud. So please start reading. Let me hear.
Okay.
Can you see the text?
Wait
okay.
1 minute. Okay. Daily.
Okay.
The village with no man.
Okay.
In Kenya, there is a woman who did the impossible. She created a whole village just for women.
She created.
She created a whole village just for women.
Okay.
And no man, not even me, can enter.
Okay.
Who is she? Who did she create a village?
Why did she create? No, how did not? How did not? How?
Okay.
How did
she create a village? And why are men not allowed?
Allowed. Okay.
In Kenya, in the middle of the desert is a village called Umuja. And this is where I found Rebecca. My name is Rebecca Lolozoli. I created this village where only women. I created this village where only women are allowed.
Yes.
30 years ago, Rebecca was in an abusive marriage. She was beaten and treated like a second-class citizen. But when she looked around, she was that she was not the only one. She was not alone.
Okay. Good. Continue.
Okay. It is normal for women to be beaten and raped.
Raped. Okay.
It is normal for girls to be married and kids. And it's even normal to them to have a private part cut.
Private
part cut and mutilated. In Sambura culture, it is traditional for a girl to be circumcised when she is ready to be married. It's so normal that when Rebecca asked the authorities to protect them from their husbands and not helping, no one helped. No one helped. They were turned their back to them. So one day, she and a group of 14 other women decided to create their own world. We said, we don't need men. We can make it on our own.
Thank you very much, Mr. Siniki, you see, this training is all about solving 5 main problems. 1, vocabulary. When you don't know the word, you cannot speak. That's the first thing. That is what is blocking most of you from speaking. The second thing that blocks you, even if you know the word, the second reason is that your pronunciation.
Okay.
You pronounce the word in French first. Yes, but it is, you are reading English. Look at what you said. You said this word is private.
Private, yes.
The opposite of private is what?
Public.
Public. But the normal Francophone will say private, public. No. So when you know, you need to know as many words as possible. You know their pronunciation. And then the structure, how to group words, l'agencement des mots, how to group words to make sense. And that brings me to the last part of this, our evaluation. Why do you want to speak English fluently, Mr. Siniki? Why?
Oh, I want to speak English because my firstly, it is about my work.
Okay.
It's my work. Many documents comes in English.
Okay.
And many meeting where I assist, it is in English.
Okay.
And one people many people que je rencontre that I meet speak in English.
Okay.
Speak in English.
So what is preventing you from speaking in English like you are doing now with me? Because now with me, you are speaking, I understand you, you understand me. So what is the problem? What blocks you?
What is, I don't speak English every day.
Okay.
I speak English by occasion. Je sais pas si c'est comme ça on dit, par occasion.
No, I occasionally speak English.
Okay.
I occasionally speak English.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't speak English every day. It's my problem.
Okay.
It's my problem.
Good. Now, do you have time? Because there are 2 things that we need to understand here.
Okay.
The first thing you need to understand is that for you to speak English fluently, you need to practice regularly.
Okay.
Not occasionally. Okay. Or another word for occasionally is from time to time. From time to time, the tongues are out.
The tongues are out, okay.
From time to time. No, it has to be permanent. And the second thing is that you need guidance. Guidance in developing your vocabulary first and pronunciation.
Okay, okay, okay.
Your vocabulary and pronunciation. Because if the words are, you know the words, if you don't know the words, you will not be able to express yourself. You will not even be able to understand what they are saying. And then if you don't understand, you zip. Zip means fermé.
Yes, yeah.
So my first problem is whether you have time. Because if you have time, every day, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, every day, you speak with us. Like your, I have Mrs. Sekpe. Let me just show you what we did today. Mrs. Sekpe lives in Jamena, but she's from Benin. She's from Benin. And
no
she,
problem.
yes, and she is the deputy director for Care International in Chad.
Oh, okay.
Good. So Mrs. Sekpe, good. This morning, she was in Abeshi.
Okay.
So she took a plane this morning and arrived in Jamena from Abeshi. So with Mrs. Sekpe, we have exchanged today. If you can see here, you see voice. You see voice. I talk with her. She records her voice and answers. I correct what she says, and then she does the correction, and then we continue conversing. One, this is what a program for 1 month looks like. Let me share our screen again. This is what we do. When you begin your training with us, the name of the training is Practice Makes Perfect. And practice makes perfect. If I have to translate it to French, it means on devient forgeron en forgeant. C'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron.
Yes, is it?
Good. But to translate it literally is plus on s'entraîne, mieux on devient. Plus on s'entraîne, mieux on devient. So what you need to understand is that every month, so you take 6 months, for example. I recommend to everybody to take a 6 months training program. 6 months will give you time to build your vocabulary, 1. And 2, it will give you time to be able to remove all the psychological, les blocages psychologiques. That
absolutely.
Yes.
I think that is my problem also.
Good. It is the Francophone's problem because the Francophone thinks English is French. But when he starts now to practice, he discovers that English is different from French. Yes. So what you need to do is to take away, so it needs time for you to take away that psychological problem so that speaking English should become a reflex. It should not be, it should be like the way you speak Ngambai or Sarah or local Arabic.
Yeah.
Which means that what were you doing here? During our discussion, I discovered that you were translating from French to English. Comment on dit ça?
Oui.
But when I'm speaking to you in English, I think in English. When I'm speaking to you in French,
don't think in French. Yeah.
Good. I don't think in a different language and then try to translate. No. Because that is our objective, to make you relaxed in English. And to separate, look at it, to separate English from French. And the first thing you need to separate from French is when you have the correct, appropriate vocabulary. When you have the appropriate pronunciation of the word. Look at government. In French is gouvernement. So yes, since you know that man in English is meant, you say government. No, it's government. So please, when you look here on this table, this is Dr. Amat Uthman's program for the 2nd month. He started his 3rd month yesterday with me. We had a Zoom session. Dr. Amat Uthman speaks English now. I can send you the link to his video. You will discover that he is more relaxed.
Okay.
He doesn't make the mistakes that he was making 2-3 months ago. He is more relaxed now. And then look at it. How do I know that your vocabulary is rich? I know it from the time you spend chercher le mot in your head.
Yes, exactly.
See, Mr. Siniki, sometimes you look up at the ceiling, comme si le mot se trouvait sur le plafond. Il n'y a pas. It is because the vocabulary is lacking. So what we need to do with you is to build first vocabulary, second pronunciation, and then third fluency. Fluency means l'aise avec laquelle on s'exprime en anglais. So fluency, and at the end, listening. So when you see here, everything is done week 1 to week 4, because every month we produce a program like this for you.
Okay.
It is different from Dr. Amat's program. It is different from Ms. Ngomibe's program. Why? Because your problem is different. So what we do is we have activity 1, everybody, grammar.
Grammar, okay.
You have to be able to tell me, racontez-moi une histoire. You have to be able to tell me a story. So activity 1, grammar. Activity 2, vocabulary development. For Dr. Amat's second month, it is phrasal verbs. Please, phrasal verbs is what you don't know in French. On prend un verbe, on met une préposition après. Le sens change complètement. Et on est perdu. Par exemple, call out. To call out means attirer l'attention de. But call c'est quoi? Appeler.
Appeler.
Mais lorsque je prends une préposition out, je mets après call, ça devient autre chose qu'appeler.
Oui.
Look after, regardez après quoi? Je regarde et après. Le francophone normal est confus.
Exactement.
Alors que l'anglophone, surtout les native speakers, ils utilisent ça dans presque toutes leurs phrases. Et lorsqu'ils utilisent ça dans leurs phrases, vous êtes perdu, vous ne connaissez pas. Donc, il faut qu'on commence dès le début, puisqu'il y a plus de 10 000 phrasal verbs. Il faut qu'on commence dès le début à vous habituer à ça. Activity 3, j'espère que vous voyez l'écran. Pronunciation and shadowing. Monsieur Siniki, on ne blague pas avec cette activité parce que c'est ça qui joue le plus grand rôle dans votre transformation. Le texte que vous venez de lire là, je vais vous envoyer le texte et la vidéo.
OK.
Vous allez comprendre que beaucoup de mots qui ont la même orthographe en français qu'en anglais ne sont pas prononcés de la même façon. Et le francophone qui a tendance à prononcer ce mot en utilisant la prononciation française. Et ça pose toujours problème.
D'accord.
Donc, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Vous aurez toujours des textes à lire à haute voix en suivant l'enregistrement audio ou vidéo.
D'accord.
Pour prononcer les mots tels que prononcés en anglais et surtout attraper l'intonation. Le français est plat. C'est une langue plate. Hier, je suis allé au marché, j'ai vu madame, elle m'a donné blablabla. En anglais, l'intonation monte, descend. Et lorsqu'il y a une pause, c'est là qu'on comprend l'essentiel de la phrase. Donc, c'est ça. Cette activité, vous devez le faire tous les jours.
OK.
Et
Activity 3.
Activity 3, pronunciation and shadowing. Shadowing, c'est une technique qu'on utilise dans les écoles d'interprétariat qui vous donne minimum, ici à Boyaya, une école internationale là, ça vous donne minimum 1000 heures pendant votre formation de 2 ans. Vous entendez ce qu'on dit, vous répétez parce que vous avez le texte devant vous, vous répétez tel qu'on a dit, pas tel que vous croyez, jusqu'à ce que vous puissiez être apte à parler comme ces gens. Parce que c'est ça qui vous bloque aussi lorsqu'il s'agit de comprendre ce qu'ils disent.
Tout à fait. Tout à fait.
Et puis maintenant, activity 4, listening comprehension. On doit vous habituer aux médias en anglais. Parce que les médias aujourd'hui, sur YouTube, Facebook, il y a des vidéos, tout un tas de choses qui vous permettent d'habituer. On va habituer votre oreille et votre bouche. Voilà les deux. Votre oreille et votre bouche. Ça, c'est l'objectif de cette formation Practice Makes Perfect. Que ça devienne un réflexe.
OK.
Donc, on vous donne un texte et on vous donne, s'il vous plaît, les 2 premières activités et la 4e activité, ça se passe sur la plateforme Google Docs. Comme vous avez rempli la fiche, vous avez vu un lien, vous avez cliqué dessus, ça vous a amené sur une fiche, vous avez rempli. Nous, on a vu. Ici, on vous donne des exercices et pas des cours. Nous, ici, on ne fait pas cours. Ce sont des exercices, des activités qui vous amènent à résoudre un problème sans même savoir que vous avez fait cours. Donc, l'activité 3, c'est sur WhatsApp. L'activité 3 et même 4 et 5. Ça se passe sur WhatsApp. Chaque jour, WhatsApp, c'est le nouveau prof. Ça, c'est le nouveau. Ça, c'est le terrain d'entraînement. Ça, c'est le terrain d'entraînement de toute personne qui veut s'améliorer.
D'accord.
On crée un groupe pour vous où vous êtes le seul apprenant. Parce que voilà pourquoi on dit que c'est personnalisé. Vous êtes le seul apprenant. Et qu'est-ce qui se passe? Chaque fois, chaque jour, si vous avez 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, vous laissez un voice. Vous écrivez un texte. On va corriger. On programme des appels quotidiens. Ou M. Siniki, on programme que, bon, à midi, peut-être, ou à 13h, il a la pause d'1 heure. On va causer un peu pendant 5 minutes, pendant sa pause. Le moment venu, sur WhatsApp, on s'appelle. WhatsApp audio, vidéo, on s'appelle, on cause un peu sur un sujet, peut-être ce que vous êtes en train de manger. Et là, tout se fait afin qu'on identifie les problèmes et on corrige.
D'accord.
Et chaque semaine, on prend 1 heure de temps minimum. Ça dépend de votre disponibilité, mais on a une séance Zoom telle que nous avons maintenant. On a une séance Zoom pour évaluer les acquis parce que je suis très convaincu que la prochaine fois, vous n'allez plus dire gouvernement, mais vous allez dire government. Mais on essaye de vérifier ce qu'on a eu à corriger sur WhatsApp et les séances de Zoom précédentes et on corrige ça à travers des enregistrements audio parce que ça, on enregistre pourquoi? C'est pour vous permettre déjà d'avoir une traçabilité. Voici comment M. Siniki a commencé avec nous. Et 2 mois après, on prend une autre vidéo, on compare, on voit 1 semaine après, 2 semaines, on voit comment M. Siniki est en train d'avancer. S'il n'avance pas, on doit trouver une solution afin de lui permettre d'avancer. Voilà pour l'essentiel de Zoom. Et sur Zoom...
C'est vraiment personnalisé.
Oui, sur Zoom, on parle de deux problèmes, de deux situations. La situation, votre situation professionnelle.
D'accord.
Votre, donc, et puis des sujets sur le plan social. Parce que c'est ça l'homme. Vous pouvez être dans un hôtel à Nairobi et un Américain s'approche de vous et veut comprendre ce qui se passe au Tchad afin que le maréchal part, le bébé arrive. Vous devez parler. Vous devez être
capable
apte à parler,
oui,
à discuter avec lui. Vous pouvez rencontrer, bon, vous étiez responsable des droits humains. Vous pouvez rencontrer quelqu'un de Amnesty International qui ne parle pas français. Et il dit, mais hein, j'ai entendu qu'il y a une prison au Tchad qui est dans le désert qu'on appelle Korotoro. What is Korotoro? Vous devez parler de ça.
Oui.
Sans problème et expliquer que votre conception des droits de l'homme là-bas en Europe, ce n'est pas notre conception ici. Nous vivons dans deux mondes différents. Vous là-bas, vous avez déjà tout. Ici, on se bat. So during a Zoom session, you come, you prepare your presentation professionally. For example, for example, what are the difficulties faced in Chad to have water? Water is part of energy. To have electricity. What problems do the petroleum, oil and gas companies create? What is your how does the parliament collaborate with the Ministry of Energy or the Ministry of Petroleum, etc.? All of that, we plan it. Look here, Dr. Ahmad, he has his topics, ses sujets. Vous voyez que la première semaine, good. In activity 5, he has his topic. We will plan it with you, and then we come out with a table like this. And then you begin your training. So that is, I just wanted you to understand, one, your level in English is not bad. That's the first thing. The second thing is you need to be practicing. You need to keep practicing because, as we say, practice makes perfect. So you need to keep fighting to improve on your English, and we will guide you. And I'm sure if you take a 6 months program, it will help you because you have enough time. You are not stressed. You have enough time. And if you have time, we will give your documents, vos documents, vos activités seront différentes des activités des autres. Soyons honnêtes là-dessus.
D'accord.
Mais l'essentiel, c'est quoi? Il faut qu'on on délie la langue d'abord. On réduit le temps mis à chercher le mot dans la tête. Et on assure la prononciation. Et il y a quelque chose que j'ai oublié de vous dire. Le vocabulaire anglais, ce n'est pas connaître un mot pour une chose. C'est connaître plusieurs mots pour une chose. Comme ça, si le mot que vous connaissez comme office, lorsque vous êtes en train de parler, parler est spontané. Lorsque vous êtes en train de parler, si le mot là vous échappe, son substitut arrive directement. C'est ça. Donc, il faut connaître plusieurs mots. Donc, dans la construction d'un vocabulaire, on prend en compte les synonymes. C'est très important. Les synonymes. Et puis, on prend aussi en compte que le français n'est pas l'anglais. Donc, on ne doit pas juste changer la prononciation d'un mot en français pour penser que c'est un mot, que ça devient déjà un mot en anglais. Comme hier, le docteur Ahmad, on parlait de la pluie qui a causé des dégâts à Madagascar. Et il me disait, yes, but the other people think it is a benediction. I say, oh, doctor. Benediction en anglais, c'est blessing.
Yes.
Doctor, that is a faux ami. In English, they call it false cognates. Les faux amis. On doit régler ce problème définitivement. Comme ça, lorsque vous parlez en anglais, vous réfléchissez en anglais. Et surtout, Monsieur Siniki, vous comprenez ce qu'on vous dit en anglais. Pas que vous comprenez ce qu'on dit en français. Donc, briefly, that is what we do here. I'm sorry I took a lot of your time, but I think that is a summary of what we do. Do you have any questions or any observation? Yes, I can hear you. Do you have any questions?
Okay. No, I have no question.
Okay.
I don't have question.
I'm waiting. I don't have a question.
I don't have question.
Okay. So thank you very much. How did you find the interaction? Was it good? I don't know.
No, I think that this interaction is very good. Comment on peut dire ça? Vous m'avez donné un peu espoir.
Okay, you gave me hope.
Okay, you gave me hope.
you gave me hope.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I would do is that do you know the conditions for you, the payment conditions and the procedure? Do you know about it? Do you have any information about the procedure and the payment conditions?
Yes, I have read this in your Facebook.
Okay, but I will send you the brochure now, and then yes, and then
by WhatsApp.
On WhatsApp right now. Let me just send it. And then if you have anything, yes, this is not a stable programme. Ce n'est pas un programme fixe qu'on doit faire ça. On doit faire ça. Nous sommes des êtres humains. C'est un programme humain qui s'adapte. So, if you have any suggestion, you just let me know. If you have anything, question or anything that you don't understand, you let me know, and I will give you. Yes, I will give you all the answers.
Okay.
Good. So, thank you, Mr. Siniki. When do you think? When do you think you can begin?
The next week.
Okay. So no problem. Just let us continue our interaction on WhatsApp. And then, yes, and then if there is anything, we'll know. Then we can organize another Zoom session before you begin.
Okay.
Before you begin, so that when we have conceived your program, when you do the tests, you fill the registration form, la fiche d'inscription, you do your payment, we will design a program for you, send it to you, and give you, how they call it, sample, échantillon to test.
Okay.
And then we come now, have a Zoom session where we discuss all these details and we agree, then you can begin.
Okay, no problem.
So thanks very much and have a wonderful evening in Jamena. Bye-bye. Good.